You girlies is too hot to Diddy for me. What's wrong with flying commercial? What is going on, entertain? So I'm coming out with another video. So we talking bad only. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video, okay? If y'all see me brush your hair on me, it's because chocolate bitch ass was on me. So he left dog hairs on me and everything. So we talking Babs only. The episode starts off with, of course, where it left off. We see LaRue and freaking Mommy G fighting. Y'all know Mommy G, she stand with a lean like this. Mommy G's like this. So like, what do you want to do? Like, this bitch is calling me pussy. I'm not pussy. Like, I'm not a pussy, so I'm gonna fight because I'm not a pussy. Okay, you know she's not a pussy. She sound like Terry Loaded. Talking about I'm not a pussy. So she gets to fight with LaRue. We all know LaRue isn't the best fighter, and so is Mommy G. Of course, LaRue took the W with that one. If we're really gonna be honest, right? But the way that Mommy G was swinging her head back, she could have did her big one, but she didn't. Okay, she ended up taking LaRue's wig and like throwing it over the balcony. Mind you, she still got the damn hookah pin in her hand. One thing about that Mommy G, she not gonna let go of that hookah pin, and she not gonna have a drink in her hand. If you notice, every scene on Bab only, that girl got a drink in her hand. I got a drink in my cup. That is the real life Kurt Cobain's. That bitch drink every scene. I'm like, damn girl, put the cup down. It's breakfast, she drinking. Day lounging, she drinking. They on an excursion, she got a cup. Like, that girl likes to drown in that liquor. LaRue said, I'm gonna get my lick back though. They threw the wig over the balcony. She said, I'm gonna throw, I think it was a Versace gown, sleeping gown. It was some sort of sleeping gown. I think that was designer. She threw it and then she missed over the balcony. So she said, She picked it up again. She said, bow. She threw it over the balcony. No shade, LaRue. It landed on the car. She could go downstairs and get it. I'm sorry. The wig, I ain't see the wig no more. LaRue had to go into another wig, which that wig looked really good on LaRue. That two-tone, you did that. But that damn the roll, that was an L because she could easily retrieve that. So yeah, but we're gonna give you an A for effort for trying to ruin one of her things. So we moved this conversation over to the kitchen because they're trying to figure out what was the issue. So apparently it all started because after LaRue went upstairs, after they got into that little argument, Mommy G was popping it like she was downstairs talking crap. So she was just like, I don't with that bitch LaRue, she want to talk about me and mess with me. I don't even know that bitch, but the bitch could do what she want to do because at the end of the day, my name Mommy G, get on Mommy G. I'm from Miami, and I'm a bad bitch. I don't even think that bitch a bad bitch. She was popping it downstairs. So that's when Boom O'Clock Tori told her, and then she confronted her, right? So we get to the kitchen. Gorgeous doll. Who died and made you the bad bitch therapist? Let me tell y'all something. Gorgeous doll, you need to go to school for communications. You need to go to school and get a psychology degree. Because the way that she wants to always break down the situation and let us know the intricate details of things, it needs to be studied. I'm like, girl. She's like, so explain to me what happened. Because what you told me what happened, Mommy G, was like not understood. So what's up between you and LaRue? And I'm just like, damn, she really is taking that position without nobody asking her to do it. So they asked Mommy G what was the issue. She was just like, well, I put my shoes on and I came downstairs and, I heard LaRue was calling me a pussy. So I'm like, I'm not a pussy. So I come downstairs. I don't have a problem with her because if I have a problem with somebody, I tell them, like, I have a problem, but I never have a problem with her. So it's like, she just called me pussy. I'm like, oh my God. At this point, y'all not going to be friends, okay? It's not gonna happen. Y'all not gonna be cool. It's a competition. who really gives a crap? Okay. I will say though that Tori, you ain't a real friend, and I'm gonna tell you why. LaRue, listen up. Why she had you in that kitchen like that and get you no bonnet or no do rag? I ain't like that. You feel me? I'm not gonna have my friend looking crazy. Okay. I know you just got to fight, but it's like somebody should have told you, hey, you know what I'm saying? Unless you about to fight again and real quick, because y'all know Mama G wasn't on that timing again. Okay. But she not pussy. You feel me? Just put something to wrap the head up or something. Now LaRue still wanted to fight. She's just like, if you're not punani, come outside, come outside. If you're on that type of time to come outside, Mama just is like, no, why would I want to do that? Like, I don't have a problem. Okay. Whole time Nylee gets mad because basically she feels as if Mommy G is telling Gorgeous a story that makes her look innocent. But basically, Mommy G wanted some sort of problem because she went and put her sneakers on after her and LaRue got into that argument. So she was looking to get into some sort of fisticuffs with her, which I get, which Nylee made a lot of sense when she was saying that. And I do agree with Nylee. Like, Mommy G, she does not give me the type that she don't speak great English, so she don't know what's going on or what she's saying. That lady knows exactly what's going on. She just speaks more Spanish than English. And to be honest, I could understand everything that she's saying when she speaks English. Well, Kringlish, okay? Frenchy English. You feel me? Like, I understand everything that she says when she puts in that effort for that English. So this whole innocent act, I don't buy it either. Now it did end with a fake ass apology. LaRue loved to play in these girls' faces because she said wrong bitch. No, she said right bitch, wrong idea. Okay. And like she put her glass, she's like, cheers, because Mama Ju was just like, I think it's cool if we both take accountability and then you apologize to me and I apologize to you, and we move on for the situation. Like, I think that's the best thing to do. And LaRue's like, I'm not apologizing. So she's like, I'm a little bitch. Like, it's okay. Like, it is what it is. So they cheers it. And the situation's dead there. Y'all do know, of course, this comes back up because of the Chiquita banana. So it's the next day, y'all, and Blue Jasmine looks bomb. Blue Jasmine, is her time to do the hosting duties of the day. So she is announcing that the girls are going to New York and they're going to be taking a PJ. Move over now, Lena. You're not the only one with a PJ, bitch. Now that TV got a PJ, okay? Shout out to Now That's TV for the upgrade. Now they writing PJs in style. Oh, my mama, right? So she's just like, yeah, we going to New York and we taking a PJ, and not everybody is coming with us on that PJ. So at the end of the day, y'all gonna have to come down and grab an envelope, and your envelope gonna say if you going to New York with us on the PJ or you going commercial. So yeah, okay. Each of them start coming down. It was given America's Next Top Model. Y'all remember when Tyra used to be like, not everybody's going with us on the vacation, when they used to have a cash trip at the end of every season, and then you had to see if you were going on a trip or if you was going home. It was give a little bit of that. So the girls open up their envelopes and we find out who going to the jet, who not going to the jet. So Boom O'Clock Tori not going to the jet, OG Barbie not going to the jet, Zenga not going to the jet, and then I keep forgetting her name, y'all. Redbone, she not going to the jet. Y'all, of course, Tori was pissed. Tori already came with the boom clock, okay? Tori lost her voice in her confessional, so hearing her talk is funny as hell, because she like, I'm not going to the jet. And like, them bitches want to talk about, like, I don't know who to punch. Like, I don't know if I want to punch LaRue. I don't know if I want to punch Blue Jasmine. I don't know if I want to punch Nicole. I was like, bruh, you will lose your voice in that confessionals. Here's the thing. Gorgeous thought I was going to play the video for y'all, but apparently, I think she made her page private or something. Gorgeous Doll did a video, and she said the reason why that they did not put her on the jet, she found out that it was because of the jet was going to already be an overpack limit, and had they put her on there, the weight, I guess, would have been too much for the jet. This is what Gorgeous Doll said, y'all, not me. She said at one point they even was like, it's too much stuff on the plane. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You could call me Whitley. I go to hell, man. Niggas on the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, ain't nobody in my lane. They said the plane was so heavy, they said they either got to take some packages out or some people got to get off. The moment I heard that, I would have volunteered. Bitch, I done see what happened to Aaliyah. I gotta go. Bye. I volunteer. I'll do it. I'll go. No, y'all not finna get me. I'm sorry. That we done seen what happened. I'm sorry. It's too risky. I don't even like turbulence. I don't even like a bitch named Taylor. Like it's just like, anything T with a plane, I would have left. I would have been up out of there. Okay. So good for the girls for having guts so and staying on that plane after hearing that. Okay. Of course, Tori's pissed. Gorgeous Doll, not Gorgeous Doll, but Blue Jasmine and Redbone start getting into it because she was just like, you guys are gonna be flying coach. Y'all gonna be flying coach. Here's my thing. This is what bothers me about this show. Y'all might be some upscale type of bitches, but please don't act like y'all never flown coach or flown coach many times over private just to save some coin because it's not that big of a difference. Like, let's really be real here. Let's not act like y'all girls are flying first class like out the wazoo every day. Like, come on. The only girl I feel like that's flying, one of the few girls I feel like that's flying first class and PJs is Nicole. Nicole Scabala. That Nicole. Let's be real. Okay? The rest of y'all, I don't know. Maybe Zingard too. Because she probably have a couple niggas that send her flights. Besides that, I'm just saying, like, let's really be real with ourselves here, okay? Even you, Gorgeous Doll, you over there sitting there, please. So the girls that didn't make the PJ or whatever, they're on the car on the way to get that commercial flight. And Gorgeous Doll was like, not Gorgeous Doll, OG Barbie Doll, like, I don't know why I'm not, like on the PJ, like I'm cool with like everybody. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Like, that's kind of like weird. I don't know. And I'm just like, it's not because it's because I don't think they didn't put her on there because she's not cool, everybody. I just feel like it's because I guess they peeped that she was trying to start stuff on the low, and that's why they didn't put her on there. Zingard already peeped Tito. She's just like, it's because they want that rah-rah. Okay, I said, I know that's right. Zingard realized she was on that as TV. She said, you ain't on there because you didn't squabble Tori back. And I think that was the main reason why too, because you let her hit you and you didn't defend yourself. So I think that was the main reason why they didn't put you on that jet. Okay? Meanwhile, they get on the butt. They get on the PJ, the other girls. Gorgeous Doll. Let me tell you something about Gorgeous Doll. She is the definition of a high school girl mindset. She was just like, so Maya got on the PJ, and a lot of the girls felt like Maya would have gotten on the PJ if she wasn't my roommate. And because she said she knows me, even though I've never seen her or met her before, but we'll just take her word for it. I'm like, you really want us to know that you don't know this girl from a can of paint? Like, it's okay. It's like us knowing that she knows this girl. It's like a rite of passage. It's not like you saying this is your best ace boom coon. Y'all were at the same place and y'all was cool. This is your homegirl from back in the way. Like, you feel me? Like, you don't know her since childhood. Like, I don't think she's trying to make it seem like that, but like, Gorgeous Doll is trying everything and telling us every chance she can get that she don't know this Maya girl from a can of paint. So they get on the PJ, and Milan decides to call out the girls because she feels as if Boomer Clock Tori should have been there instead of some of the girls. So Tori, what's her name? Jordan's like, who? And she's like, you. And then she was like, well, I popped it on you last night. So what do you mean I don't deserve to be on there? Right? Next thing you know, they start going back and forth. Milani's like, oh, you just said that because LaRue, she said LaRue name wrong. She said Larai put a battery in your back. They start arguing back and forth. She's like, oh, you a bum. This is Milan because you had a fake anklet. It was not even a real bust down. It wasn't a real Cuban link, whatever. It was a fake jewelry on your anklet, and you got it gifted to you by some starter baller. He's a rookie, all of this and all of that. Here's the thing with Milan. Milan be talking as if she looks like Nicole. Milan's mouthpiece really should be on Nicole. Nicole could really pop that. Because Nicole be designer down. Nicole really lives that lifestyle. Like, for y'all that don't know Nicole and don't watch the Cartel Crew, she really does live that lifestyle before there was a baddies created. Sorry, Natalie. So it's like, you talking like you Nicole, and you're not like that, babe. I'm sorry. I just don't see it for her. It's like the aesthetic don't really be there. She look boxy. Like, it's just like, she just is not it for me. I'm sorry. I just can't get with her. Like, I get what she means when she says, you shouldn't wear fake stuff until you have it. But at the end of the day, some people like to wear pieces that may not be 100% real, but they're not trying to. It's not like people are walking around with a watch talking about this is a Cartier watch and it's not, or Cartier bracelet and it's not. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. So I get what Jordan was saying, 100%. Jordan gets her, she's just like, you a weak app. They took your wig on Young and the Reckless. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing, okay? That damn Baby Tyson, I would hate that lady till the day I die, because they ain't gonna never let you live that down, Milan. Her installing that wig and stealing that wig from you will forever haunt you, okay? Because they're gonna always throw that at your face. She's like, you're not even bad, and you ugly. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say Milan's ugly, but I will say she's a catfish. Out of all the girls, I do think she's a catfish. She thins her face on Photoshop. Girl, I do Photoshop, so don't come for me, because I will literally do a video on how she edits her photos. I'm telling you, like, I'm the wrong person when it comes to ever questioning editing, because I know video editing, photo editing, everything, transitions, every fucking thing. So I can tell when something's edited or not. And her photos are heavily edited, okay? Because if you look at her photos, it's a little bit more, her face is more sculpted than in video, where it's a little bit more square, okay? So I don't know. That's why it gagged me last episode. She kept talking about Zyngod being a catfish, because I'm like, you might want to leave her alone. I'm not going to lie. Now, where you lost me, Jordan, you was doing all that. Oh, I'm finna beat you to the ground. I'm finna beat you down. But then when it came down to it, you ain't did Nathaniel. You even said, I'm not gonna fight. Jordan, why you did all that yelling on that damn plane for that? You said all that wolf and you beat your chest like Rambo. It's to the point, LaRue turned to her and said, girl, I'll twist your motherfucking lips. LaRue had to scrounge up her lips to tell Jordan that she gonna twist her lips, like she gonna hit her with the twist her lips, because the pilot came and pilot said, hey, I don't know how well this show is, but you bitches, bad bitches, you guys are fighting and I don't like it in the air. I will turn this plane around and it will go down, okay? There's snakes on the plane and there's bitches too, okay? So he basically told him like, hey, I need to shut up or they're gonna revert that back. Okay, apparently Gorgeous Doll said on TikTok that she felt the plane drifting back to where they were supposed to, where they were before the Virgin Islands, but they ended up landing in Puerto Rico. Next thing you know, Sav jumps in. Sav is like, we was telling you that last night, so what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, and that's what I said last night. So she starts getting up there. She starts getting hyper and hyper. She starts going back and forth with Sav. She like, just because you 50 pounds bigger than me, let's not act like Sav is some brick house ass bitch. She just got a little thicker. She got some meat on her bones. Because before, it was ant body. So it's good that she gained the weight. It's not a negative thing. Y'all can't use that as a read, because before, it was not the T. It was ant body. We all know that. So they start going back and forth. She like, oh, okay. Didn't land the plane then, Sav. What you gonna do, hit on me? Sav said if they were on that plane, she would have had to hop on Jordan. Jordan's like, okay, I'm not scared of none of y'all. Basically, saying when they land, it's up and it's stuck. But that was not the case when they land. All you hear is Barbie in the background. Barbie's like, oh my God, like you bitches, you guys are arguing. I don't care what you guys do when you guys land. But at the end of the day, we cannot fight in the air. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't care what happens. Y'all was stressing out that dreadhead dude nigga so bad. He was like, all you kept seeing him is huffing. That nigga was huffing because all he kept calculating was the math of how much he was gonna have to pay, and that was gonna have to come with an TV budget, and he was gonna have to answer to that nigga T-Law. That man was mad. He said, "We're getting charged $80,000 for the jet, on top of $20K for getting back to Puerto Rico. That's $100,000, okay?" And Nicole didn't make it any better because she started getting mad. She like, "You bitches, y'all bitches put your own flights. How about that? How about that?" Okay, that pilot was like, "Oh," that nigga was in the air going 1,000 clouds a minute, okay? Getting up out of there. He was sick of hearing all that screeching and yelling. At the end of the day, I don't blame the pilot because especially I think around that time is when all the plane stuff was happening. I'm not 100% sure. It's not the safest thing to like fly when there's possible physical, altercations that could happen because you never know how you're gonna make the plane shake and move. Especially with what Gorgeous also on TikTok, with the plane already having an amount of weight on there that wasn't even supposed to be on there via Aaliyah vibes. So I don't blame him. After PJ, I'd have been scared of not being put on the no-fly zone, the no-fly list. That's what I would have been scared of. Screw the plane. That no-fly. Oh, I'm traveling to y'all again. I love to travel, by the way. Commercial. Bitch. Anyways, that's what I would be scared of. They finally land, and Cats got the tongue. A lot of the girls don't have nothing to say. I'm like, y'all did all that talking on the damn plane, talking about how they gonna whoop each other ass, and y'all had nothing to say. So the guy's like, "Oh, how y'all ladies feel?" Milan's like, "I don't like the setup. Y'all know now that's TV. You don't say the word setup around production." That nigga said setup. Okay, so Milan, Big Les come out and she said, "F the setup. Y'all was popping all up there. So what's up? Any of y'all want to get basically get paid?" So none of the girls were saying nothing. They call out Jordan. Mind you, Lex, why you gotta blame LaRue for everything? Let's talk about LaRue, Sav, Jordan, Milan. I'm like, LaRue ain't did a motherfucking thing. She just sat there. Like, why you gotta blame her for everything? Y'all know Lex don't fight LaRue. Anyways, so they start calling out Jordan. They're like, "Hey, you was saying all that, what you was gonna do on the plane. You ain't doing that now." Jordan's like, "I'm not fighting. If I gotta fight, I'm gonna go home." And that's where Jordan lost me. Because your son has said all that on the plane. Because you literally said, "I'm not gonna fight, but I'm gonna whoop your ass when we land. I'm gonna whoop your ass." And you ain't did nothing. Okay? So basically, they start saying, "Hey, Jordan, you gotta go." Nicole gets mad. She's like, "So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? Because of your shit, bitch. Because of your shit. We gotta pay for your shit, bitch. What are you talking about? Fuck out of here." Okay, Nicole was pissed, right? Next thing you know, here comes Tori with the boom clock. And I feel like the plane situation, it was Jordan and Milan's fault, but it was mostly Milan's fault. Milan don't know how to shut up. Milan is trying to make her break out. She's trying to redeem herself, y'all. Young and Reckless made her look kind of crazy. So she's trying to make sure that she doesn't look crazy by the end of this show. So I really thought it was mainly Milan's fault, but Jordan didn't help either. So it's both of their faults. So Tori come with the boomer clock. Let me tell y'all probably wondering, what's Tori's boomer clock? When Tori started doing this, she started doing this. We call this the Tori boomer clock. She started puffing like a chicken like this. You got something to be worried about. Tori coming with the boomer clock. What's up? Where y'all tell y'all where y'all boomer clock? Where you say I ain't belong on the jet? What'd you say? You don't think I belong on the jet? You don't think I belong on the jet? You more than me? You think I belong on the jet more than me? You think you belong on the jet more than me? Okay, this is the boomer clock. The moment Tori do this, the boomer clock. Y'all remember when she got up on OG Burpee? She said, "You're not gonna apologize?" That's the boomer clock. So when Tori come with the boomer clock, watch out. I'm sorry, a lot of the girls are scared of Tori. I mean, damn. The cast was like quiet when she was like sort of going around and trying to check them. I was like, damn, like I got nothing to say. Nathaniel. Okay? Yeah, nothing to say. She starts going one by one to them, like, "Hey, you think you belong in the jet more than me?" Like, Tori, at the end of the day, it did seem like it was a weight issue, but I don't think they could tell her, like Gorgeous Doll said, because it's a legal thing. It's a discrimination thing. She could low-key sue now that's TV if they said she couldn't participate in something that is a part of the show because she's fat. So she start going around. She like, who you think you belong more to me? And then Gorgeous Doll earned my respect this episode. She was the only one who said, yes, I think I belong on there more than you. That's the real thing. I'm never going to say somebody belongs on or deserves some more than I do, especially if I'm wanting the same thing. If I don't, cool. But if we want the same thing, I'm going to say yes. So she was one of the only few people that said yes. And Tori came with the boomer clock. She bowed. She started going off on Gorgeous Doll. Gorgeous Doll hit the wall. She said, Gorgeous Doll looked like she was in a bad sleep. You know when you're in a bad sleep, you having a bad dream, you like fall back a little bit. That's how she fell back. She was like, she fell back on the wall. Tori coming with the boomer clock. She beat. They getting her and stuff. Here come Gorgeous Doll with her. You know, she's the bad bitch therapist. Me and you, we related the most because of how you are on the inside. I'm a fat girl at heart. So at the end of the day, I related to you more than any of these bad bitches. So don't you ever think I think you deserve something more than me or vice versa, because we're all the same. I'm like, oh, girl, bye. You gotta love Gorgeous Doll, her bad bitch therapy, girl. Like, please stop it, okay? It was funny though, I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. But Tori, you're gonna have to stop. This is your second time fighting for a little bit for no reason. Chocolate, shut the fuck up! This is your second time that you were fighting for little to no reason, because it's like, it wasn't that deep. And not even that too. I just feel like you wouldn't have did that what you did to Gorgeous Doll to some of the other girls. You wouldn't have did that to Annihilate. You wouldn't have did that to Alex. I don't think she would. I'm just saying. So it's just like, it comes across too much. And she even at one point, her confessional, she said if she and Milan wasn't cool, she would have hit her. Why the hell would you hit Milan? What did she do to you? She was the only one on that PJ that said that you belong on the PJ and some of the girls don't. So why would you hit her? You just want to hit people. I'm telling y'all, let Tori come with that big boomer clock. She come with the boomer clock. It's over with. LaRue ended up calling out Milan because she feels like Milan talks a lot of crap and she don't back it up. And she, is starting up stuff and just keep popping it. I guess she basically trying to say she keeps trying to prove herself. And then we see Sav. Before Sav sneaks to the back, apparently Tori lets us know that Zengar was in the car and she was talking crap about Nicole. It's like, I don't know, babe. I'm finna embarrass her, Scarlett. I know the owner, Scarlett, and I'm finna embarrass her. That bitch not gonna be welcome in New York no more. Like, basically talking that hot stuff. I said, oh. When she was asked about what the girls, her and some of the girls that didn't get picked up be on the PJ said, they didn't bring any of this up. Tori was the only one that kind of brought that up in the confessionals and in person, right? Which I know Nicole, when she finds out about this, she's like, oh, really, babe? Babe. You know Nicole gonna feel away, right? Next thing you know, Stab wants to fade with Jordan. I don't blame Stab for this, because the way Jordan was talking to her on that PJ, you asked for it. She asked her to get up. At least she had the common courtesy to ask her to get up. Because had it been a bitch like DTB, she would have just snuck you. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about DTB dropping the Biggie like that. Ooh. She would have hit you with one of those. So at least Sav got enough heart that she asked you to square up. A lot of bitches wouldn't do that, okay? She asked her to square up, and then she boop. It looked like she wanted, to be honest. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Jordan's not, you can tell she's not really a fighter, okay? She still was trying to do something, but that pretty much ended the episode. This episode is actually really, really good. So shout out to Nana CV for that, all right? Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode, and we have babies.
Ain't no personal thing.